YouTube Nation, Man TV, aka Me TV, aka TGIES. That's right, it's the weekend, baby. Y'all know how we do. We have a loaded show. Let's just get into it right now. I want to thank you guys for sending me all this information. Now, like I said, I didn't really want to talk about this whole thing again with Sony. All right, but the information you guys sent me, the gamers need to know the truth. All right, and truth is, Sony doesn't know who the hell broke into their stuff. It's that simple. They don't know who broke into their network. They don't know. They just don't. They don't. All right, now whether you would like to believe that or not, it's up to you. But the fact is, I told you last week, Anonymous came out and said it wasn't them. All right, Sony came out last week and said it wasn't them. All right, now all of a sudden they found a file that says Anon in capitals, and when you open it, it says "We Are Legion." Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not believing this bullshit. All right, if Anonymous wanted to grandstand on you, they would admit it, just like they did last time. It's just that simple. It's that simple. So now we're back to going right back to Anonymous. And it's bullshit, all right? Sony doesn't know who broke in. They don't know. It's that simple. And the fact is, guys, let me say this now. All right? This is getting bigger than what you think. All right? Because this whole welcome back program only benefits Sony. All right? Let me tell you this. Are you going to tell me whatever they offer us, was it 30 days free of PSN Plus, maybe a couple games free, maybe some content free? Are you really saying that that's enough for your personal information to be stolen? Is that justifiable enough? Is that your retribution? Seriously, is that we say, oh, that's what you'll take as it, as it being stolen? You have to be kidding me. Look, and I noticed a lot on the forums that a lot of people are saying, well, they better give us stuff free, this, that, and the third. They don't owe you shit free. Get that straight, all right? I don't know where you guys feel entitled that you get a bunch of games free. Your personal information has been taken. You can't, I'm sorry, but unless they get the person who did it and get all your information back, there's nothing else there's nothing else that can measure up to that. Nothing. All right? They can give us 6 games free. It still doesn't make up for the fact that your personal information has been taken. And I know a lot of you guys are saying now, hey, well, what do you want to do? What's your answer to all this? There's no answer. Move on. That's all you can do. There's already people who've canceled their credit cards and things of that nature. That's fine. That's what you're supposed to do. All right? But that's all you can do. That's all you can do. All right? Now, if you want to get into it, PSN Plus being free, the only people who deserve that are the people who pay for PSN Plus. All right? That's it. PS Plus, PSN Plus, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They're the only people who deserve it free. And they're getting the shaft because it's only 30 days. It's only 30 days. So they're really getting the bad end of this. All right? Understand that this welcome back thing only helps them. It only benefits them. With that being said, we will talk about security because a lot of you guys have been asking me about this 1-year free security thing. Let's get into it right now. Let's get into this. All right? Now, this is going to shock some of you guys. This has been from last year, apparently. They knew this shit. Sony, we knew about PSN security flaws. They knew about this since fucking last year. They knew. It says, we thought we had taken enough management and control measures to ensure the network was secure. But looking back, there might have been some room for further enhancement. It says, we have to admit we were not fully sufficient. So let me get this straight, Sony. You have this big, arrogant chip on your shoulder, all right? You start off with the fucking PlayStation being $600, all right? And say, don't worry, we'll be fine, all right? Then on top of it, you say the damn thing's a computer, then you draw back on that. All right, because that was a selling tactic. Then you call out the fucking hackers and say, go ahead, try to hack us because we're unhackable. Now you're saying you thought you were confident enough that you had a secure network, but could have took more steps. So you could have took more steps, but you didn't. See, Sony, this is bullshit. You put yourself in this, and now we're getting ready to pay. And for those who don't know what I mean about us getting ready to pay, check this out. Congressional Cliff Notes, all right? A $21 billion bill is about to be hit towards us consumers for this. Yeah, for this. Check this out. It says companies don't like to invest in security. They don't understand the risk involved by not investing in security. And those that do understand the risk in tight economic times are willing to play the risk. All right? They believe that they may not be hit by the problem. So when they are, they have to pay for the cost. It says that they pass that along for their customers and the rest of society. That's where a large expense comes from. It says, we've discovered, now we're getting ready to get into this, it says, we've discovered that the intruders had planted a file on one of our Sony online entertainment servers named Anonymous with the words, "We Are Legion." I just finished talking about this. Mind you, there is a rumor going on that this is an inside job, all right? That all the people that they laid off from SOE, they're actually, behind this. Like I said, it's only a rumor right now. Only a rumor. Now, it says, by April 25th, forensic teams were able to confirm the scope of the personal data they believe had been taken and could not rule out whether credit card information has been accessed. On April 26th, we notified customers of those facts. It says, which means the fiasco has come full circle, and we're right back to talking about Anonymous. It says, the skeptics among you may wonder. Then, it says, what will come of the congressional hearing? Most of us major video game news outlets are already summing up the hearing as Sony blames Anonymous, with nary a word about the $21 billion price tag consumers are about to face. And believe me when I say that this bill will be coming in the mail. Maybe not all at once, and maybe slower over time. It says, but as Spafford said, someone is going to pay, and it's not going to be Sony. Understand this. The article goes on. It's in the info bar for you guys. Let me say this, guys, now. All right? It seems like they just want to blame Anonymous, as the writers have been saying here. Now, with that being said, understand this. There is, and then the link's in the info bar for you guys. All right? Sony wants to take a lawsuit. They want the lawsuit on their hands, but they're not willing to testify at the lawsuit. They're not willing to testify. So what does that tell you? They're not sure. They're not sure. I'm sorry, but if someone had 100% proof, and wouldn't you be willing to testify? If you knew all your ducks were in a row, wouldn't you be willing to testify? Because you know you got a rock solid case. Am I right? Yeah, that's what this comes down to. With that being said, like I said, this is about control, and this is about you guys getting ready to pay. Now, I understand a lot of you guys are going to say, because I've seen a lot of white knights come out of nowhere and say, you should leave Sony alone, this, that, and the third. Are you willing to pay that bill? Are you willing to pay that tax dollars? Or are you going to let mommy and daddy pay that shit? See, that's what this comes down to. Understand that this is bigger. I told you guys before, this is bigger than video games. All right? Now it's hitting you where it hurts, even if you don't play video games, because it's not just going to be to customers. No. It's going to hit everybody. People who don't play video games are going to get hit with this, because now it's a security breach. All right? And now everyone's going to have a new tax to pay. That's what it comes down to. All right? And I'm sure they'll list it under something else. All right? But it will be, for taxes, for security in general. Just saying. Now, with that being said, guys, I want to talk about more control here. For those who don't know, EA has come out and gone the offensive with, they're going to go with digital distribution. Yeah, now, mind you, before we had talked about this, and not too long ago, we talked about the subscription plan they're going on with all their sports games, all right? This is backing their, their sports subscription plan, and I pretty much would say give it legs, all right? Now, what it says, over the coming years, we will transform EA from a packaged goods company, to a fully integrated digital entertainment company. Our strategies will be defined as fundamentally defensive. Today, we're announcing a big shift to offense. Yeah. While we continue to be a great partner to our best retail customers and first-party partners, now mind you, best retail customers, all right, you will see the beginnings of a consumer game platform emerge at EA that complements and extends the console ecosystem and addresses the wider opportunity of other devices. Now, with this being said, they're just going to go wide. They're going to expand their games to iPhones and things of that nature. Understand that this is their way of taking out the used game market. This is their way by going digital. Understand that GameStop is already talking about having some type of kiosk where you can get stuff digitally. I'm just saying. Now, with that being said, EA, like I said before, there's no way that with all these changes that EA, you know what? I'll save that, because let me read this last part to you, because this is what really bothers me. It says, EA will look to push their popular IPs such as FIFA, Battlefield, and Need for Speed on multiple platforms, including multiple mobile devices, and make them into a year-round business. Okay? Here's the kicker. They'll also be looking to acquire more talent across the board after cutting costs over the past few years. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? It means EA is looking to buy companies. It means they're looking to buy people. It means they're looking to monopolize. That's what it means. Now, let me get this straight. I was getting ready to say this before. Let me get this straight. EA cried and cried about the used game market, about them not having, they're hurting their probably, their sales, and they're going to go poor because of the used games, and they don't have any money. Then last week, I told you guys about how they're about to spend $100 million on advertising. So obviously, you're not hurting for money, all right? Now, on top of it, you're ready to buy companies, all right? So that you can add more to your collection. You're monopolizing, EA. That's what you're doing, and you should be ashamed of yourself, but you're not. See? You're not fooling no one, EA. You're really not. But since, EA wants to go the whole Battlefield route, I think I'm going to go a different route today. All right? For all you guys who keep sending me messages about event, will there be another Rainbow Six? A Vegas 1 or 2 soon? Are we going to get one? Probably not. All right? Probably not. But with that being said, we do have something that will be close to it. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, let's check out the trailer right now. Ghost Recon Future Soldier.
And technology will determine the outcome of all future wars. Armed with the latest military prototypes, the Ghosts are inserted deep behind enemy lines. The Ghosts are the tip of the spear on the battlefield of tomorrow. Ghosts are the elite soldiers of the future.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, but it's no Rainbow Six, baby. It's no Rainbow Six, but you know what? It seems like this is about as close as we're going to get until they announce another Rainbow Six. All right, so it is what it is. Also, I have more Ubisoft news and EA news for you guys, all right? Ubisoft. Now, for those who have been asking, Assassin's Creed Revelations, here we go. Ezio will travel to Constantinople in the footsteps of Altair in order to further unravel the mystery between the Templars and the Assassins. Okay? It also says this will be the final chapter in Ezio trilogy. There's more, info, in the info bar for you guys. If you want to read the article, be my guest. Also, let's switch on to EA news, all right? Let's switch on real quick. For those I showed not too long ago, I showed you guys Alice Madness Returns. Well, apparently now, if you buy Alice Madness Returns for the 360 or the PS3, you get a digital code to play the original Alice, the full game. All right, so you're getting 2 games for the price of 1. All right, with that being said, Mass Effect 3 has been delayed. Okay, now with this being said, it says this was posted on the official Mass Effect 2 Facebook page. Mass Effect 3 will be released in the first 3 months of 2012. It says the development team is laser focused on making sure that Mass Effect 3 is the biggest, boldest, and best game in the series. It says ensuring that it exceeds everyone's expectations. Apparently, EA and BioWare learned from Dragon Age 2, and they're not rushing this game. All right, so with the delay, maybe we'll see some good stuff going. All right, with that being said, I want to move on real quick because you guys have been asking me about this in private messages a lot. Deus Ex Human Revolution, yeah, they're now having highlighting features that are now optional. Okay, now it says that, people who didn't want certain glosses and colors on guns and on characters, you can now toggle those off, you can change them. And a lot of people didn't like that, and they didn't want you to take it away, but what they're going to do is they're going to make it optional so that they cater to both fans. Okay, now with that being said, guys, it seems like this game is shaping up to be pretty good. With that being said, Homefront breaks 2 million sales. Yeah, 2 million sales, and they're coming out with a ton of DLC in 6 months. Now, like I said, notice I said 6 months. You want to know why? Because that's how DLC is done. THQ's doing the right thing right now, all right? That's how you ensure the life of your product in 6 months. Not, oh, we'll come out with a game and then throw DLC at you in like a couple days. No, it's bullshit. 6 months. It takes a while to make good DLC, so 6 months is about a good time frame. That's pretty much about right. With that being said about DLC, let's move on. For those who bought Portal 2, yeah, you guys, you're getting ready to get a DLC pack. The first pack will be free, all right? It will be free on Valve. It'll be all good for you guys. That's for PC, Mac, Xbox 360, and PS3, all right? Also, little heads up for you guys. Uncharted 3 multiplayer. The beta hits June 28th. That's right, June 28th. Get ready. There's more details about that in the info bar for you guys if you're interested, all right? And it's looking really good right now, all right? Now, with that being said, guys, I want to talk about this for a minute before we end this show, all right? I need to talk about something. Now, IGN. For those who don't know, IGN and 1UP are forming, all right? 1UP is pretty much done. It's dead. It's over, all right? They're forming with IGN because they want to give gamers, as they say, the best gaming professionalism. Now look. Gaming professionalism and IGN, as we all know, do not go hand in hand. And last week I told you guys how fucking IGN, that fucking whore, was running around and was trolling the PS3 people. And you guys asked me what her name was and I said, I forgot. Well, guess what? Here's her name. Christine Steiner. Yeah. All right, Christine Steimer was the chick. Now, let me tell you something now, all right? Because apparently today is her birthday, and she's freaking out that she's going to turn, was it 26? Let me tell you something, you fucking cum dumpster, all right? What you should be doing, instead of just sitting here trolling people all damn day, and I say this because I get the IGN newsletter, all right? And I hate to do this because I try to look at IGN for certain articles, informational articles, not the other bullshit they've been sending you as of late, all right? But as of this point, I'm getting real tired of looking at her fucking face. I really am, all right? And the fact is, she doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. Apparently, she's one of those little flighty bitches who doesn't get anything. But she thinks it's okay to troll people and carrying on. This is how you make money. This is how you make money. And since we're going to talk about professionalism one more time, let me say this now, all right? For those who didn't see not too long ago, some of you guys have sent me this not too long ago, this week, about IGN's professionalism and how they just made an article not too long ago on what video game characters are gay and which ones aren't. Yeah, big article. Yeah, that's what you can come up with. And they go on and on about how gay people won't understand sports references and this, that, and the third. Yeah, all right? And apparently it was a big deal. It was a huge deal, apparently, over on their forums. Look, guys, if you're gonna read IGN stuff, don't read their editorials. Just read the information on the games. Do not give them the attention they deserve. The only time I go there is just to get information and to get videos so I can show you guys. That's it. That's it. I'm done with IGN. As far as I'm concerned, I'm getting ready to cancel, unsubscribe to the newsletter. As far as I'm concerned, because this is ridiculous. All right, this is what they do. It's like a bunch of kids over there running the site, and they think it's okay because everyone keeps feeding into the troll ways. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. If you want to be considered a professional gaming journalist, stop the bullshit. Stop the biased bullshit and tell it how it is. What's the problem? But y'all can't do that. Can't do that. That's why I don't even listen to y'all. All right? But I am getting tired of seeing these little fucking stupid ass little things with this chick on the front. Stop. I don't need to see what you look like. I don't care what you look like. I don't like your attitude. I don't like your face. That's simple. I hate your face. All right? That's simple. Apparently your attitude isn't any better. 26. You got a lot of fucking growing up to do. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. That's it. I just had a quick rundown. Besides, y'all know. Oh, you know what? No, we're not done today. I got a little surprise for you guys. Tomb Raider. That's right. We got more. Now, let me tell you something now. There's a lot of information to show you guys exactly what's going on. Look at this. This is indeed survival for Lara Croft. All right. Now, as you can see, they go into what her look is and her hair and her physique and all this. There's a reason why all this one actually says her outfit, but I don't give a shit about that. Look, they're going to show you more in the long run. All right. See this? Look at this. This is really about survival because there's a lot that. I'm not supposed to show you all the screenshots. I'm going to show you all of them. Fuck it. I'll show you all of them. As you can see, look, here's action her jumping. Look at this. Look at this. Her trying to dodge. Look, shit, man. Look at this. Man, look. This is going to be a Tomb Raider I think that a lot of people were did not expect. Here's some more for you. All right? Look at this. Now, they say where they're digging from the inspirations, Batman and all that. Don't worry about the inspirations, guys. This is going to be good. Right now, this Tomb Raider is on my radar. All right? Now, I know a lot of guys are saying, but it's Tomb Raider. Oh, that was it. All right, this is Tomb Raider. You should know what to expect. No. This is going to be action-packed. This is going to be more survival horror. For what I've been reading in that article, this is going to be about, trying to find things and make things, and, it's going to be really good as far as I'm concerned. I would like to see more, though. I need to see it in play. All right? It's the same thing with Marvel. I understand you guys are saying about the Marvel MMO, because I read the article, about how the created character will not be in there. Now, look, let me say, I told you the show isn't going to end right away. All right? Because some start, I'm just going on the fly. Look, guys, look. All right? The Marvel MMO, all right? I think that it'll still be okay. Now, let me say that I need to see, just like Tomb Raider, I need to see something. I need to see some type of visual. Hopefully we'll see something by Comic-Con, all right? But I understand. A standard right now in MMOs definitely is create a character. You have to have something. So if you're not going to have it, this is pretty much going to be like an over-glorified Ultimate Alliance, pretty much. However, I will say this in their defense, only in their defense, all right? Because I still think that you need to have create a character. But I will say this in their defense, all right? When DCUO came out, right? When they came out, A lot of people said, well, can you play as Batman? Can you play as Superman? I want to play as Wonder Woman. I want to play as this person. And he said, no, you have to create your own character. And people said, what? I don't want to do that. I want to play as someone else. When you play DCU, all you guys who play it, when you go online, how many other people do you see on there? How many Miss Marvels do you see? How many Spawns do you see? How many Dragon Ball Z characters do you see? People want to play as other characters that they can't, instead of making their own. I know. All right, now you can call it to lack creativity, or they just want to play as other characters. I don't know. But I can understand why they're catering to them. But you still need to have something that says we have a created character. You can be your own hero. I really feel that way. All right, I'm with you guys on this. All right, like I said, I need to see more. Anyways, that's all we have for today. And guys, the trailer that's coming up, you guys have been bugging me about a lot. We'll talk about it more next week, actually, because I have more on it too. So I hope you enjoy this. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll talk to y'all then. I'm out.
I know what it feels like to be different. But you don't know what it's like to be in a war. It changes you more than any mutant power ever could. The line between right and wrong blurs. And it's hard to see the greater impact of your every choice. No matter where your ultimate loyalty lies, always remember, your genes don't decide your destiny. You do.